when you think about fatherhood, what's one word you think about when you think about fatherhood?
When I think about fatherhood, the one word that comes to mind is strength. Because just as a father, there's so many aspects of fatherhood, but strength is kind of the foundation of what puts everything into perspective while you're trying to be a father, trying to navigate those waters of taking care of your family, taking care of your kids, taking care of yourself. And there's just a high level of strength I think that you need to be able to exhibit and exude and have from within in order to be able to achieve all the things that you want for your family as a father.
What is the greatest aspect of fatherhood?
The greatest aspect of fatherhood or being a father is not even, I guess, watching your kids grow up and see see them want to be like you, but only the positive things about you, Yeah. So, none of us are perfect, but when you see, you do something and then your son wants to do it, or teaching them to do things for themselves. Like, for example, my son, he's starting to get into chores. He's 9. And so, taking out the trash and remembering to do that, and just those little things that, and I have a 18-year-old daughter, and, she had to clean the bathroom. So different roles of how to train your kids, but also at the same time, having them recognize what life is in certain, as to be a man, and trying to, instill that in your children, and it's somehow through osmosis or something, because like, I don't know how I learned a lot of the stuff that I learned about how to do what I do. It just kind of happened, and so trying to transfer that into the next generation and get them to partake in that is, I guess just being able to see the fruits of that labor is really, it's still yet to be seen, but is kind of, that's it for me.
What would be the most challenging, if you had to be like, this is the most challenging thing to fatherhood for me? What would that be? What would that be for you?
I think the most challenging thing for me about fatherhood is trying to remain a positive role model, because we're not perfect, and I want my kids to always see the best of me, but it's just not realistic. So that challenging part is, finding that balance between what you want to do and what you should do.
Absolutely.
Things aren't always great between, my wife and I, and so it's trying to temper that, making sure those things don't happen behind closed doors or whatever, you know what I mean? But life happens, and kids pick up on things. They're very intelligent, so, yeah. No, I mean, and the thing is that, but also while trying to provide a better life, because, things weren't all peaches and cream for me. So, but part of that is who made me who I am. So it's that grit that I have, that it's like, well, how much grit do I give to my kid? Because it's like, trying to make a better life, you know what I'm saying? We're in a better financial situation than I was growing up. And so I want to be able to provide more things. And sometimes that's a challenge, because part of who I am is because of the situations that I went through.
Right.
And so if they don't have some of those same situations, where are they gonna,
how they gonna grow in that area?
Exactly.
How do you hope to be remembered as a father to your children?
I hope to be remembered as a father to my children as someone who was there for them, that provided for them, and that they could come to me with anything. And I would do my best to try to help them, not necessarily give them the answers that they want, but give them what they need. Yeah, be able to give them what they needed, and somebody who was there and available. I mean, I'm busy, and we're all busy. We get caught up in the rat race of life, but that I was still there for them. you know, and they recognize, you know, even if the times when I wasn't able to be there, you know, it wasn't because I didn't want to, but it's because, you know, just trying to make it do what it do.